It's time for our Impact main event. Are you ready for a star-studded 8-man tag team match?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your TNA Impact Feature Contest, an 8-man tag team contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number 1, first accompanied by Coach Jim Moore. Representing Team Canada, the Canadian Enforcer, Roode. His tag team partner from the Serengeti, the Alpha Male, Monty. And finally, accompanied by Gail Kim, the NWA Tag Team Champions of the World, America's Most Wanted.
It's this Sunday at Slammiversary. Not only the NWA World Heavyweight Championship on the line in the King of the Mountain match, but America's Most Wanted, James Storm, Chris Harris, accompanied by Gail Kim, they are set to defend the NWA Tag Team titles as well this Sunday, Slammiversary, against AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels.
And their opponents from Gainesville, Georgia, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And from the City of Angels, the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
Here they are, the two men that get a third and final shot at the tag titles against America's Most Wanted. They also said, Mike, that they've got a neutralizer for Gail Kim. She's been a thorn in their side every match they've had with AMW. They better have a neutralizer because she's cost them the titles now twice.
Their tag team partner from the Bowery,
It was 2 weeks ago on this Impact broadcast when Jeff Jarrett deprived Raven his opportunity to be a part of the King of the Mountain match this Sunday at Slammiversary. And at the same time, yes, the man whose nickname is King of the Mountain, Jeff Jarrett, he qualified to be one of the 4 challengers for Christian Cage. It all goes down the 4-year anniversary of TNA this Sunday.
And finally, from Detroit, Michigan, the War Machine, Rhino.
You saw Bobby Roode. You saw Coach DeMoore. Well, Rhino will be taking them both on in a handicap match, and the battle is on. These guys aren't waiting any longer.
Oh, you're not kidding. Usually Rhino charges to the ring. Now he's got Styles, Daniels, and Raven with him. Quick commercial break upcoming. When we return, more of this 8-man tag team main event on Impact. Wow. It's a proven fact, ladies and gentlemen. No one does Sunday 3-hour pay-per-views like TNA Wrestling, and you have an opportunity to be a part of yet another great TNA pay-per-view event this Sunday, Slammiversary. Don, there's absolutely something for every wrestling fan, including the greatest moments in the 4 years of TNA. We'll have video highlights.
Well, you also know that when it is an anniversary show like this is, 4 years, TNA, that it is going to be a pay-per-view like no other. And when you put in the King of the Mountain match, when you put in Samoa Joe versus Scott Steiner, when you put in AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels working together to take on America's Most Wanted, throw in Bobby Roode, throw in Rhino, everything else, the new face of TNA management, this is a pay-per-view this Sunday you can't afford to miss.
Has there ever been in your mind more anticipation for a one-on-one matchup than what we have for this Sunday at Slammiversary when we're finally going to see it? Samoa Joe, the undefeated Samoan submission machine, putting his 1-year winning streak on the line. Don, he debuted at Slammiversary in 2005. Slammiversary 2006, the winning streak, 1 year and running, and that is on the line against, yes, Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner.
It's all this Sunday at Slammiversary, and I think all of us, from the moment Scott Steiner entered into TNA, as you see AJ Styles almost get the pin, all of us have wondered what would happen when those two, the irresistible force, the immovable object, when they met in the ring. Well, you're going to find out this Sunday. And then I look out here right now, and I see the Cowboy James Storm, the phenomenal AJ Styles, and I realize the great match that these guys are going to have because the tag titles are on the line when the Fallen Angel and AJ take on AMW.
And Don, when they went to Larry Zbyszko from the championship committee, Styles and Daniels said just one more opportunity. Make this the last chance, and they've got something up their sleeves. They're not talking. Have you heard any rumors at all? But they have something to counter the repeated interference that we've had to witness now for months and months from Gail Kim.
And you've got to give Gail Kim credit. Every rule that's been put in place to keep her from interfering, she's found a loophole. She's found a way out of it. You keep her out of the ring, she throws in nightsticks from the rafters. She's somebody they've got to figure out how to neutralize. They say they've done it. I just hope they're right.
I look around ringside, I see the Team Canada boss, Scott D'Amore, standing next to Gail Kim. You talk about being neutralized. This Sunday at Slammiversary, it's the War Machine Rhino against the man who just entered the contest, the Canadian enforcer Bobby Roode, and Bobby Roode's partner is going to be Scott D'Amore. In other words, yes, it's 2-on-1. Rhino knows that going in, it's a handicap match. But he also knows that D'Amore is fair play. He's legal. He can get involved physically at any time, and I can't wait until the War Machine Rhino gets his hands on Canadian bacon.
Well, think about that. How bad do you want to get your hands on somebody if you're willing to put yourself in a handicap match? You're willing to put yourself up against the Canadian enforcer Bobby Roode, who one-on-one is too much for most people to handle. But that's what the War Machine wants. One shot at that man right there. One clean shot. If he can get it, it'll all be worth it to him.
How about that Bingo Hall Brawl Sunday at Slammiversary? Team 3D, the James Gang, well, there's plenty of heat between those two teams, especially after what went down in Philadelphia.
Oh, they're the two of the most decorated tag teams in wrestling history. It's another situation where pride now has become involved. And it's not a matter of being friends. It's not a matter of respect. It's a matter of who's better, who has a better legacy in this business. And it's just become an all-out war between those two tag teams.
Check out the War Machine. Rhino cleaning house. Monty Brown, the alpha male, the former National Football League linebacker, momentarily in to quell this offensive attack. Going to take him up. Wait a minute. That's near 300 pounds.
Wow, look at that. Unbelievable power by Monty Brown.
Wow.
When I look at Abyss out there, Rhino out there, and when I see Monty Brown out there, and I think, and Raven, I think about what they're not going to be in, and that's the King of the Mountain match. It is the most storied championship match in TNA history. 4 challengers, 1 champion. It's a match that you've got to climb the ladder and hang the belt, and you have to have pinfalls and submissions to even qualify. And the Pele hit perfectly right there by AJ Styles.
Harris, ready, charges at Styles, who's going to go for the clothesline instead. Crucifix by AJ, just going to turn into the catatonic.
Oh, he's done it. That's the strength of the Wildcat. He hits the catatonic.
What a reversal. But then Daniels catches him. Open hand palm thrust that just decked him.
All this Sunday, folks, I can't say it enough. This Sunday, Slammiversary, tag titles on the line, heavyweight belt on the line, Scott Steiner, Samoa Joe. It's gonna be fantastic.
And the intrigue. There's the Thor! The intrigue of the new face of TNA management as well. D'Amore drops down to the floor and Rhino chases him right up the ramp. Get him, Rhino!
He doesn't want to wait till this Sunday. He wants to get a piece of Scott D'Amore right now. Christopher Daniels getting out of the way just in time.
There it is.
Setting up the Angel's Wings.
Planted him. Angel's Wings cover.
1, 2.
Bobby Roode for the save.
Just in time right there by Bobby Roode. Oh,
Wait,
man.
what's Gail Kim doing in the ring?
Oh, she's coming in behind right there is Christopher Daniels. Oh, look at this. She goes up. Oh, she hits the DDT. What a great shot by Gail Kim.
Tornado DDT by Gail Kim on Daniels. And here comes the pounds.
Oh, he just creams Christopher Daniels right there.
Cover.
No way. No way. No way.
They steal it because of Gail Kim.
The Canadian enforcer Bobby Roode, America's most wanted, and the alpha male Monty Brown.
I hope that Styles and Daniels have something in store for Gail Kim this Sunday to counter that. They promised that they do.
And it's going to be the King of the Mountain this Sunday. You don't want to miss it. The heavyweight championship on the line.